What is up, guys? Jan here. Welcome to another book talk. Today we're going to talk about Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Last Olympian. So this is the last book in the series. It's going to end. It's a bit sad for me to be at this point because we're going to end the series. But on the other hand, there is the Heroes of Olympus series, which I'm going to read next. Okay, so this is the freaking ending of the series, and this is one of the best books Rick has ever made because it has been so wonderful reading from the first book up to this book up to the last, because it did satisfy me in many points, such as the fight scenes were good, it was awesome, and Rick maintained his characters and some of them grew so well. There are some events that I like in this book, and I'm going to talk about each one of them. The first thing is that Percy and Charles Beckendorf went to the Princess Andromeda to plant explosives, and unfortunately, Charles died, which was pretty dang sad in the first chapter, and Rick is totally killing it even in the first chapter. The next thing I like is where Percy lost the trace of Grover. It gave me a sense of suspense, or it made my mind think where Grover really is. And the third one is, of course, the war. This is what we've been waiting for since the first book. It has all come to this point where Percy becomes 16 and prophecy is unraveled. It's unraveled in this book. I like the part where they are sent messages of Typhon going to the Olympus, and he's really big. It's like no one could stop him, but Percy and his friends go to the gods and ask help for them. And Poseidon is such annoying because he doesn't want to join, but in the end, he joined the battle. And also Hades is like that one. He's so annoying because at first when they ask help for Hades and he doesn't want to join in the fight, but in the end, all the gods beat Typhon in this freaking book. I also love the moment when Percy buys two friends, literally buys two friends with a $10 in the previous book, The Battle of the Labyrinth. He buys two friends, which would protect the two bridges at Manhattan. The next part I like is when they defeated all the enemies in the story. Unfortunately, we lost some good characters, and the part where they get their prizes, that's what got me, because Percy was offered immortality, and my mind was speculating or thinking about whether Percy would accept it or not, and I admired his decision to not accept immortality, but instead Percy said that he wished that the minor gods or goddesses would be given a place at Camp Half-Blood, because some gods or goddesses aren't being recognized because they're only minor. The gods that are being recognized are the major ones like Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, and others. So that part was really happy for me because I admired Percy for that act. I also like the part where Luke stabbed himself, and I was shocked because Percy is not the hero of the series, okay? Percy is not the hero. Luke is. Luke Costello. He stabbed himself to defeat Cronus. Okay, that happened in this book, and it made me feel shocked because all this time we're expecting Percy to do something big or something explosive in this final book, but in the end we all got surprised, and I didn't see that coming. Although maybe I did see a little, because there are many twists in this book, okay? There are many twists and turns in this book. The last part that I like in this book is where they are offered different prizes. For example, the first one being Percy being offered immortality, and I admired him because instead of accepting immortality, he declined it. The next one is Annabeth, where she is being assigned as the architect for redesigning Olympus, which was, I think, a big dream for her, and it's a dream come true for Annabeth because she wants to be an architect. The next person being given a prize is Tyson, who is promoted to the general of the Cyclops. And for Grover, since there is a vacant spot in the Council of 12 and Elders, he got that spot. And I feel happy for these characters because in the end, they got a reward for what they've done throughout this book. The next thing is that there is another prophecy, okay? There is another prophecy in this book, and I was so surprised that Rachel became the new Oracle, and she said another prophecy, which leads us to the next series, which is the Heroes of Olympus series, which comprises of 5 new books. I'm so excited for that series, and I'm looking forward for more adventures, more stories from this series. All in all, I would rate it 5 out of 5 stars, and I would definitely recommend this series for all that is not a reader. If you are not reading Percy Jackson, are you living under a rock? Because I don't know, it's been famous for so long and everybody's gloating about it, and right now this series is on its 11th book. If you know what I'm talking about, it's the Trials of Apollo series, the latest series from this one. It's the 11th book in the series following the Blood of Olympus. I just wanna show you guys all of these books because it was a great journey reading with these books, and it helped me become a much more grown reader, and I'm going to miss these books. I'm really going to miss them. I'm really going to miss them, and I'm so proud I've read all of these books all together. Started with the Lightning Thief, next the Sea of Monsters, and the Titan's Curse, and the Battle of the Labyrinth, and of course the last. It's so good. It's so good looking at these books, and it's been a great series, Rick Riordan, and I hope that Heroes of Olympus would be much more exciting and adventurous, and I hope that more characters would be introduced, of course, and I know that will be another great series. That's all, folks, and I'll see you in the next video for another book review. Thank you for watching this, and I hope you have a nice day. Give a thumbs up below and tune in for more videos. Bye.